In serial experiments lane, reality is fragile. The wired is a space where identity dissolves, a place where you can be seen even if no one knows you. But what happens when you can't tell the difference? What happens when you confuse visibility with connection? When being seen feels like being known, but it's not. When online validation feels like real intimacy, but it's hollow. You exist, you're being seen, but you're still a stranger, a shadow. Shadows in serial experiments lane are the symbol of loneliness within connection. Shadows are people trying to exert their influence on reality through the wired, through the internet. Everyone reaching out, but only managing to stay on the edge of someone else's world. And if lane is enveloped by shadows, is she being pulled deeper into the wired? Or is the wired bleeding into reality, taking over the loneliness that connection was supposed to fill? Technology promised connection, but in reality, the more we engage online, the lonelier we feel. Social media turns us into ghosts, seen but never truly known. Just like Lane. As the real world and the wired begin to converge, the wired is bleeding into Lane's world, corrupting her sense of self. And the internet is bleeding into our world, replacing human loneliness with digital presence. We're not alone and still feel like we are. You open an app, you share a thought, someone sees it, maybe even likes it. But do they know you? Do they know who you really are? Or you're just their perception of you? When reality depends on perception, and perception can be alerted, then the self becomes unstable. Identity is not what you are anymore, but what you're seen as. No one sees who you really are. They see a version of you they've created in their mind. And you start to forget which version is the real you. Lane disappears not because no one was connected to her, but because the connection wasn't human anymore. It was just data. And maybe we're all a little like her now, losing ourselves to screens, flickering between who we are and who we pretend to be. And that is the true loneliness of connection.
私また分かんなくなっちゃって、私がいるのこっちなのかそっち側なのか、私そっち側のどこにだっている、それは知ってるの、だって繋がっているんだものでしょ。でも私の本当の私のいるところってどこ？あ、本当の私なんていないんだっけ。私は私の存在を知っている人の中にだけいるけど、それだって今こうやって喋っている私は私だよね。この私って誰？